I have actually been down here before. It was about 2 years ago, 2.5 at a push. I came down to visit my friend and I stayed in a place called Stover Lodge, which I actually passed on my way in. And I recognised a lot of the things on like the last few minutes of the journey, like I knew where I was. And this B&B guest house, whatever you want to call it, is kind of like a third of the way down to the beach, so it's lower down than Stover Lodge. But there's like a row of B&Bs on here, so they're all B&Bs, and then there's that big hotel there. I'm probably like a 10-minute downhill walk from the beach, but I can imagine the walk back up, but I might do that tomorrow. But on the way in I passed the retail park because I need to basically go and buy a phone, and I've been told that at EE shops you can get an Ace Tel or whatever brand phone with £20 worth of credit on for £20, and it's a touchscreen phone, so I'm going to go and try and find that tomorrow, so then at least I can contact the world or have a phone if something happens. Also, I passed an Asda which I shopped in last time I was here, and I was actually going to go tonight, but because of the parking situation, like the street is full, I get the impression that if I moved my car I wouldn't get back on here. So because it's night time, and if people like are out in the day they're going to be back at night, so I think I'll say that till tomorrow. And the main reason I want to go is I want to buy things to eat, not a lot, but things I can eat in case I can't afford to eat out, which I won't be eating out anyway, but if I see my friend here will want to eat out, which I'll do, but that means I'm going to have to eat 50p mugshot pasta things. Hopefully I'm going to like them. But the other reason is I just made a cup of tea and I left half of it because these tea bags are not very good. I like Tetley tea, I don't like PG tips, so I'm going to buy a packet of tea bags. Yeah, that is all. I'm literally in bed because I'm so cold. Those lovely big windows are freezing. I think they're single glazed windows, and I'm quite close to the sea. I didn't think this through because this is how rushed this decision was. Literally, I've barely brought any warm clothes. I've got the jumper that I came in, which isn't massively warm. It makes me sweat because it's acrylic. And I've got this hoodie, I've got my coat, and then I've got a top I bought a few weeks ago that I've never worn, and it's a really fine knit black hoodie, but it's very fine knit. So even in Blackburn these clothes would have been too cold for me. So what can I actually say to that? So literally I packed my black jeans, a grey skinny pair that are kind of too tight because I've not been doing anything and I've been eating a lot of rubbish in the evening, my fleece lined leggings, and then the leggings that I came here in. Then I have this hoodie, my coat jumper, the vest top I had on with it, another vest top, 2 grey t-shirts but they're for bed. Then I've got another grey t-shirt which has got a pen mark on, which my nurse did when I was in hospital on the first day. She said, "Oh, it'll come out." I put it in the washer without thinking about putting vanish on it, so I've got a pen marked t-shirt. I've got a long sleeve blue t-shirt, my fine knit black hoodie, which I'd have to wear with a vest top underneath because it would be too sheer otherwise, and a long sleeve t-shirt that's got black sleeves and a grey body. I think that is all I've got. It seems to have a lot of underwear though. I think I've got like 8 pairs of knickers, so at least I've got knickers, and 2 bras, one I've got on and one other one, and 2 pairs of socks. The trainers that I came in, I've actually opened my new trainers. I was wearing the other ones and they're not tatty, but they just need the suede, and they need a good clean, and the white bit needs a good clean, but they're not tatty or anything like that. And I bought them last May, and I love them so much that I bought a second pair, and they're the ones I've brought, and I've never worn them, even though I've had them since the end of August. So I just brought them because, well, I shouldn't have really brought them, because the last pair that I had, they cut my heels up so much when I wore them for the first couple of weeks, so I'm going to have to get some plasters tomorrow. And I also brought a pair of boots with a heel on, and I'm thinking, why did I bring them? Like, I should have brought flat boots, but I didn't. So I'm probably going to live in these trainers, but I'm going to be so cold, because even when I was outside before with my big coat on, I was freezing. And that's a big coat, and it's got the fur lining, so this situation was definitely not thought through. I'm going to try and buy some travel wash tomorrow. Like, it's £1 at the pound shop, but obviously I'm probably not going to find a pound shop. I'm just going to go to the Asda. But still, it's like, I've got a big radiator, so if I keep having to wear that jumper and leggings, at least I can dry them on the radiator at night, because it keeps coming on and off. It's really weird, but I am absolutely freezing in this bed. And I've got my panic alarm with me, but I think it's in the car. For some reason I've got the plug with me, but not the alarm, so I presume it's fallen out in the boot. But I wanted to turn it off because I don't want anyone to know where I am. I can't cope with all that anymore. And I don't know if that can be tracked from it picking up satellites, or if I have to set it off for them to find me. I don't know. How it works, but I'm hoping that they can't find me from, I mean, I don't think they'll be looking for me anyway, but I just don't want to be found. I just want to be left alone. I can't cope with all that. I've come here because it's all too much for me. I just feel like I've been set up, and like I'm doing all these things for my ex, and everyone's like giving me a hard time, saying, oh, you can't be doing this, you've got to be doing that, and like, it's not, it's really him, and no matter what I say to them, they're just not listening, and I'm actually in trouble, and I've not actually done anything. Like, they're saying I lied in my initial interview, but I didn't. I would never lie on video, and they're just not listening to me, and now I'm like hundreds of miles away, freezing to death. And I think my panic alarm's in my car, but I don't want to go out, but then I might end up regretting it, because they might be able to find me if they're looking for me. I mean, I don't think they're going to be looking for me, because I've just like been gone less than 24 hours, but I just can't cope with life anymore. Like, there's something going on up here, and it's not depression and anxiety, there's something really wrong, and it's like come about since November. Like, I felt like this probably for the last 2 months, and I don't even know what to do anymore. I've had to like come here to just get away, because Melissa, the policewoman, said that like if I ring up, no one's gonna come, and like that means he can keep on doing what he wants, and no one's gonna listen to me, and I've not lied about what he's done to me. Like, when I did my video interview, I was so honest with them, and I held back, and because I keep saying I can't remember everything, it's because I'm scared. I've told them things that I'm not ready to talk about, because there's so much that I would never tell them, because I still remember the person that I fell for, and it's hard for me to sit there and say, he's done this to me. Like, it's not right that I have to sit there and go, he did this. I don't want to talk about it. I wouldn't sleep on purpose, because it makes me emotionless, so I can talk about things without it breaking me apart, but I'm sick of it now. Like, I just want to wake up from this nightmare, because this is what it is. It's like 6 o'clock at night, and I'm ready for bed. And there's nothing else for me to do. I've got no phone, so I've got no alarm to wake me up, and I saw one in the drawer, so I need to somehow see if it works and how loud it is, because I don't want to miss breakfast, because I can't afford anything. I can't do it, and it's like 8:30 till 9:15, like the most random time ever. But I'm like gonna go out in the cold tomorrow, and I'm gonna wear what I came in today, but I'm gonna put my fleece leggings on. So I think I'm gonna go to Asda, and I don't know, like I don't know what to do with myself. Like I don't want to be here all day. Like I don't mind coming back at like tea time and being in all night, but I don't want to be here all day, and I know there's no one here who can hurt me. Like I feel safe, but I feel anxious because I'm away from everyone and everything that I know, and I already miss my dog. Like I miss things already. But this is me for the next week at least, unless they track me and they make me go home. I don't even, like, I've got pyjamas on, like I don't want to have to go outside to get my panic alarm. I might sneak out in a bit. I don't know, I'm going to take my makeup off and try and set that alarm clock. And yeah, I'm sure I'll film again because I don't know what else to do with myself.